This first one comes from Beverly Gordon, who says, I am a mother and grandmother. My children profess they are born again by the blood of Jesus, but my son and daughter are getting further away from God and the church. They believe because they tithe, everything is good. My 16-year-old grandson that was raised in church and a Christian school is into drugs. His parents would rather jet set everywhere than address the issue, and even if they do address it, they never follow through. Please pray for my family. Is there anything I can do?
Beverly, I think you're hitting the number one thing you can do, which is pray. And pray for both your children and your grandchildren. And realize the effective, fervent prayer of a righteous person avails much. And so do that. And pray specifically that their hearts would turn back to God, that they would become once again on fire for Him. For your grandson, the warnings about drugs are all over the place. I would bring those to his attention and let him know the new medical research showing how drugs literally rewire the brain to create cravings for even more. It's tough for a 16-year-old to understand the permanent implications they're taking with their brain chemistry when they're taking these things, but there's a reason they're habit forming. And the reason is in the chemistry within the drug itself. It rewires your brain so that you now have a craving for it. Get him educated on what he's doing to himself, and don't let bad company spoil him. Get him educated. He has to make the decision, though, to stop. It's got to come from him. It can't come externally. There's no prison you can create that will stop him. So realize he's got to come to that conclusion, and he needs prayer, and he needs you.
Okay, this is Ren, who says, my boyfriend and I have been dating for a while. I'm only 17 years old. My boyfriend is a great person. He's a Christian, he treats me well, and we read the Bible together and pray together on a regular basis. We've both prayed about our relationship. He feels God has told him that we will eventually marry, and both sets of our parents feel the same. I haven't received such a clear answer. With that said, we are both, quote, bored. I don't feel like I'm my fun-loving self around him anymore. In groups, we're fine, but when we're alone, we aren't content. Is this a sign that I shouldn't consider a future with him?
Ren, yeah. I would say if you're bored at 17 with your boyfriend, okay. You know, if it can't last at this point in your life, start thinking about your 50th anniversary. What's that going to mean? And what's that life going to be like? You're 17. You have your whole life in front of you. You don't really find out who you really are until your 30s. So wait, get educated. And I would, if I were you, I'd wait.